Hello, everyone. Greetings for the day. Very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you wonderful teachers and students and parents watching all over. So, my name is Divya, and you're watching Trend Brain. Thank you for joining today in our training session. So, today we have an exciting topic of discussion learning about Montessori movable alphabets and what is its importance in early childhood education. Most of you know this material. In case if you have not been introduced to this material, let me tell you, this is called movable alphabet. And this is one of the Montessori fundamental tool in our language area. Okay, so in the previous class, the children were introduced to sandpaper letters. From there, we have a transition to this material. Now, why do we work on this exercise? Dr. Maria Montessori was helping the children to work on learning quickly. She was helping the child to work on independent learning so that the child will be able to explore and have a deeper understanding about whatever concepts that they are learning. Now, to enhance, to work on the development of language and literacy skill, this is one of the tool that we would be learning. So let's get started. First, let's understand what is this movable alphabet. So I can use it in nice simple language that they are physical letters. Every time that I'm moving this letter, the child is trying to manipulate the letter. Why do we use these letters, individual letters? So that the child is able to make a word. And I can make a sentence. And slowly we can ask the child to work on developing a paragraph out of it. Right? So I can consider this movable letter or movable alphabet is designed in such a way that children will be able to work on developing their language and literacy skills. Now, what is the age that I work with? I can start with 3.5, 4 years as soon as the child is aware about the letters and the letter sounds. Now, how does the material look like? Now, they come in different sizes. Now, in case if you are a Montessori school or if you are or if you're working with children of 2 to 6 years of age, running any kind of a curriculum, but if at all, if you want to use this material, the first important thing for you is like to choose the right Montessori material, right? They come with different sizes. This movable alphabet comes in large size, okay? And it also comes in medium size and the small sizes also. Now, one thing that we have to look here is like the differentiation about the letters. All vowels are in color blue and all consonants are in color red or pink color. Again, here movable alphabets come in print font. They also come in cursive fonts also. You have to choose depending upon what is being introduced to your child at your school. Now, what is my first exercise that I would be working over here is like as soon as the child has learned the letters, the child starts to learn to blend those letters to form words. The first thing that I would be using here is like to build words. So I would demonstrate through the child how we can form words. We encourage the children to actually select different letters when they're actually working. So building words is my first thing. How do I introduce in my classes? So you have to always start with a conversation. When I say conversation, you have to pick a particular family word. Now, say for example, if the teacher has been introducing 80 family words, what all could be my words? It could be mat, cat, bat, sat, rat, right? So we might have different family words. So I would start conversing to the child. I would say that I would say the words. Then I would start helping the child to syllabicate the sounds in that particular word. When I say cat, I say k, a, t. So every symbol will have a sound and the teacher will have to make that sound initially. So what happens when the child hears the sound, the child will be able to connect what is the letter. And then you ask the child to lay out that letter and start collecting the other letters to make up that particular word. So he is able to conclude the word now. If you have pictures, try to give pictures. Now the child is associating more with the picture than a word. Now the child knows more often. So do this particular drill for the phonetic awareness. Now here, when you're working here, the age and the readiness will also matter. Okay. So you have to only introduce movable alphabet after the child understands and knows all the symbols. The child knows the sounds of all the letters. If the child does not know this, we don't introduce this material at all. for them at the initial purpose. Okay, you will go back to sandpaper letters. You will make sure that the child learns all of that, the letter and the letter sound and their association. Then you can bring in mobile alphabet. But still, in case that some of the children have that confusion of the letters and sounds, you can also work in parallel. You can work simultaneously also. It's up to you. But generally, if the child is not ready, you don't have to introduce this material at all. Okay. Now you can have collective cards. Like, you have a picture of a pig. You ask the child to construct the word pig using the mobile alphabets. Can I also construct sentences now? Yes. Now the child is more comfortable forming words. Now you start introducing the concepts of sentences. Every time we do that, we ask the child to build sentences using the mobile alphabets. The purpose is very simple. We are going to be helping the child to work on words. We want them to prepare for reading and writing. Very simple. So that's the reason we would be using this material, correct? So I could say it's a fundamental tool which is very, very important in every Montessori classroom. It helps the teacher to teach language better and to help the child's literacy skills better. And the child will definitely have a great hands-on exercises because he's not only learning letters and sounds, he's eventually making words and sentences, which is further taking him to read books and write sentences. So we are encouraging them to work on exploring different senses and at the same time having a lifelong love for learning. Okay. So that's our today's exercise on movable alphabet. In case if it was helpful for you, give us a thumbs up. In case if it is useful for any of your friends, colleagues, or fellow teachers, do share this piece of information. So let's spread the joy of learning. Thank you very much. In case if you would like to get trained with our institute, you can call us on the mentioned number below. We will guide you and we will onboard you for our diploma sessions in Montessori teacher training. Thank you very much. Happy learning. I'll see you soon in the next lesson.